Welcome back, Will. This is another episode of the Hollywood Kippax podcast. I'm your co-host with the co-most, Alex Millers. Join with me, as always, is Will Lopez. Will, how's it going?
Pretty good, and pretty bad at the same time.
Pretty good.
Well, we woke up and we got together.
Why?
And we're podcasting.
Why did I wake up for this, though?
Why did we wake up for this? That's a good question.
I'm still trying to find the reasons why. But we are in person, live. Okay. And also join with us is Kippax, the prodigal son. Kippax, how you doing?
I'm sleepy.
Pick up your fucking mic, you fool.
No, I'm tired.
All right.
Yeah, sleepy head. So we got together this morning for our live stream of the Liverpool match at home.
Yep.
A lot of hype going into this game. We are 2 or 3 followers away from 500 followers.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow us on IG and across all of our socials. We got an OBS template now.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
We were streaming on YouTube. There were some technical difficulties with that, but always looking to improve. It's always a learning curve when we do these kinds of things.
Yes, sir.
But the game itself, man, oh man, this was not a good game.
Well, first, let's start off with the 4:30 a.m. kickoff.
Yeah. Man City versus Liverpool at 12 o'clock kickoff. That should not happen. That should always be a marquee primetime matchup. You know what I mean? We should not be waking up at 4:30 for this. Yeah. I can understand like waking up at 4:30 for like Bournemouth or Luton Town or something, but like this game being at 4:30 in the morning was awful. Mm-hmm. So yeah, right off the bat, that was good. But you know, like I was predicting this game to be like a 2-1. So it was going to be a tough match. It was going to be, hard fought. But City was going to come out on top. But that was not to be seen. And there was quite a few things that added up to the whole, really. So we can look at some of the highlights, though. So for those that didn't watch the game, Haaland scored in the 27th minute, making it 1-0. And then it was 1-0 for a majority part of the game up until Trent Alexander-Arnold scored.
In the second half.
During the second half. And the game was 1-1. And then they added 8 minutes of stoppage time at the end.
That was weird. And but the game finished 1-1, so each Liverpool and City walk away with a point. But considering that this is still early in the weekend, that could set up Arsenal to climb atop the league because they play Brentford later on this morning at noon. Yeah.
So, Will, what were your thoughts about this game?
Man, I haven't said this in a while, but today was Sunday League Soccer, dude. Today was Sunday League Soccer. The reason I say that is that we were not prepared. Well, it didn't seem like we were prepared. You could have told me that Liverpool was in 7th place, and I would have believed you due to this match. But knowing that they were in 2nd place, a point behind us, we needed a lot more game today, dude. And by game, I mean, like, we needed a better plan against Liverpool today because starting 11 was a little funny, and the bench was even worse than that. We had no offense available other than Oscar Bob on the bench. So, man, Jack Grealish, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Anywhere. On the bench or news or media or nothing. We know nothing of him right now. You know what I mean?
So there are a few injuries to be said. Kovacic and Nunez are injured. Mm-hmm. They missed the international break. Grealish is nowhere to be seen. I'm not sure if he's injured. Stones is injured. So we do have a lot of critical injuries in this lineup so far.
Mm-hmm.
So this was just an interesting game for Pep to have experimented with the lineup. The most notable part of this experiment today was that he was using Akanji as a double pivot. Mm-hmm. So instead of playing Kanji on the left or at the center, he pushed him up and was acting as a double pivot with Rodri.
Yeah.
So they were playing a 3-2-4-1 shape,
yeah,
throwing everyone forward and then having Rodri and Akanji being a double pivot, which I just have never seen Akanji act as a double pivot, and I just don't think he lived up to the role that Stones typically plays in that position.
Yeah.
How he inverts and really pushes the ball forward and moves the lineup forward. I just did not see anything like that from Akanji. So I just don't think that was a experiment that was well worth the try, I guess.
Well, it did work the last 2 weeks. It did work with him playing because he scored in the last 2 games. Remember when he got the red card and he came back?
Yeah.
And as soon as he came back, he scored a goal, and then he scored against Chelsea also. And I mean, we expect the same we expect the same quality with the different recipe, and it didn't work. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's not like it was the same recipe, but like, I mean, that starting 11 was probably our best starting 11, but like, we had no options on the bench because we had all injuries, and then we had all defensive options. So like, Pep didn't make any substitutions, and he was just threw them out there for 90 minutes. And like, this was a team that could play 90 minutes and get a goal at some point, but that just could not find goal today. And just looking at the options, there was just no real good attacking options. So yeah, this was an interesting experiment to have by Pep at this game. That was what we discussed about on Tuesday too, because George Aldapa from Bit of Banter and I got together on Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
The Danny Brewing Company. We did a little live episode at the
Danny Brewing.
About Danny Brewing, yeah. And then we were talking with a City fan from Dublin. I'm forgetting the tag, the plug, but he was saying that this was going to be a game where Pep was going to tinker with the lineup. And it was not a full-on tinker, but it was tinkered. You know what I mean?
We noticed.
Yeah, we noticed. Yeah, I would have preferred for them to play in a 4-2-3-1 shape, and then have Silva on the wing, Foden playing more centrally, and then maybe just someone. But like, I think that because we didn't have Kovacic or Nunez, that Pep abandoned that 4-2-3-1 shape, but we went to a 3-2-4-1 shape. And but just like, that was just the start of the things, right? But like, I'm gonna just highlight specific performances and let me know what you think about that. But like,
right.
I think the first person that had an egg of a game was Alvarez.
Oh my God,
Alvarez had at least two. Would you call them sitters? I guess sitters. So like, just angle. He had really good shots, really good angles on goal. Just didn't angle his foot right and missed goal twice.
He's been doing that a lot lately. I think he's just a set piece specialist. That's it.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, the guy likes to shoot, but God damn, these were like horrible shots, like straight the hell up.
Yeah, it was like just a wrong angle to the foot and just went wide or above, and I mean, like, how can you even really say Alvarez is a set piece specialist because of this game? Like, just, he had nothing. He was not finding goal. You guess you have one of those games, but like, I mean, just the two missed chances is enough for me to really, call him out as, one of the reasons why we couldn't get the result today.
Yeah. Another ingredient in this frustrating cake was Jeremy Doku.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That was frustrating.
Holy crap. We're talking about two of the best players that in this month had the shittiest game today, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell's going on? And I think, like I tell you, a lot of these players, they do their homework, brother. And I think the homework on Jeremy Doku was so easy that now they know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when on Instagram and YouTube and everything, they're saying this is his special move. Check out, this is the signature move. Everybody knows it now.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
The cut, the juke.
Yeah.
It's just like his one thing.
And now it's like, dude, hey, Pep, put this guy on training and make him do something else, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to teach him something else, because it didn't work today, dude. It just did not work today.
He's like Austin Reeves with the pump fake.
Oh, here we go. We got Ivkis with the with the basketball reference.
If you're playing Hollywood Kippax bingo with us, this is time to take a sip because of the NBA reference.
Also,
yeah,
I'm getting my problems, but
yeah.
How much do you think the international break, was part of this blame pie.
Do we blame the international
No,
break
you
for
can't
this?
blame the international break at all. If anything, it should have worked in their favor.
Because a lot of these guys had success in the international break.
A lot of these guys had success in the international break, and a lot of players were injured going into the international break, so they should have had this time to recuperate. But Kovacic and Nunez, I think they were both injured going into the international break, and I'm not sure what the status of their injuries are, but they should have been able to recuperate right now if it wasn't made serious. If it was serious, it would have been made known about it by now. You know what I mean?
Like Haaland.
Yeah.
And it wasn't serious. He played today.
Yeah.
And he scored. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
I should mention the 50th goal, too.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, today was Erling Haaland's 50th goal in the Premier League in 48 games, dude.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Erling Haaland, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Alvarez and Doku were players that stood out that weren't having a nightmare of a game. You know, like one frustrating thing is one person that I had empathy for was Rodri.
Yeah.
And that it just looked like Rodri was not getting service either. You need to get the ball to Rodri in the build-up play.
Yeah.
Like, there's no excuse for that. Rodri is the reason why we win games. You know what I mean? And that's also another stat. Rodri is still undefeated in 30 games. Of all of his starts, in the last 30 starts, he is undefeated. Because he played. But this is a draw, but still undefeated, right?
Yeah.
But, like, Rodri is one of is the biggest part why we win. Without Rodri, we lose. You know what I mean? Rodri is the one that gives the ball, moves the ball forward, but, like, Akanji and that double pivot just made things awkward, and he wasn't getting served, and so Rodri wasn't getting service. Yeah. And it's like Rodri couldn't distribute the ball the way he typically does, and the reason why that we win so frequently. You know what I mean? So it's just that this game, probably one of the downsides of this experiment was that Rodri didn't get the ball as much.
And you know we're experimenting when Nathan Ake is assisting goddamn Erling Haaland, dude.
For real.
But what the hell?
But you know that I always live for an Ake diving header. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you love to see it.
You'll take an assist.
I'll take an assist. If Ake has multiple goal involvements, I'll take that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this was a frustrating game, and we were vibing with the Pep on the sideline he was in the frustration crouch.
All the signature moves today.
Yeah, he pulled out all the signature moves. The signature moves being the frustration crouch,
yep,
the mangled water bottle, the dry spit.
The dry spit at the tip of his mouth, yep.
Yeah, and then
he was missing the turtleneck today.
He was missing the turtleneck.
Yeah,
yes.
he was wearing the bulky jumper.
Yeah.
The bulky bench jacket.
You can feel his frustration. You know what I mean? I was telling you, it felt like we just had no drive today, dude. Like, even when we had three on one, there was no pressure. We were just floating around the Liverpool players, dude. Like, why weren't we playing as dirty as them? We're at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Today was just, I mean, we didn't lose, but in these dire times when it comes to points and Liverpool being in second place, we can't be fucking around like this, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So in the post-game IG Live, we do a post-game with some interviews with some fans. And one City fan mentioned this in the chat that because we were asked the question, where was Grealish? And the question his response to the question was that Grealish is not the kind of person you want to play in these high-pace, high-speed games because he slows the tempo down or something like that. And but I was saying that's actually the reason why you need him, because you need him to slow down the tempo, right? If like Jurgen Klopp's playing this high volume, high attack, gegenpress style that he's known for, you need Grealish to attract the foul, to slow the game down, and so that we can get our set pieces and work our chances. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, Grealish not being there is a little bit like kind of frustrating because like I don't know if he's injured or not, why he was or why he was excluded from the lineup, but you know, and like that just we had this conversation too on the previous podcast about why Doku or Grealish, like who do you start really? You know what I mean? Maybe we actually had that conversation because I think we had that conversation on Tuesday night. But like, who would you rather have start for the most part in a starting lineup, Doku or Grealish?
Man, it all depends, dog. But like I'm saying, like today, I would have loved if Jack Grealish started and then throw in Doku when everyone's tired, so he can do all that agility move and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Jack Grealish does center the ball. He does fucking cut in and look for the shot. And today it was just it's because you don't know Jack Grealish. He's everywhere. He's all over. And Jeremy Doku is just I hate to say it, but maybe this is very, very critical to say, but today was like more of a one-trick pony thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to cut in, shoot the fucking ball, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when you cut in 1, 2, 3 steps, boom, take your shot. But today it was like he was confused. He didn't know whether to center the ball, whether to pass in the middle, or where to take a shot. It's like, dude, what happened to that confidence? What happened to the confidence that you had earlier this month? Today he just looked lost. And you can tell the frustration. He was getting frustrated with this game too. So it was like, oh man, I don't know, man. Last game we played Jeremy Doku and Jack Grealish at the same time.
Yeah.
My thing is, where the fuck is Jack Grealish?
Yeah.
I want to know what happened. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But no subs today, dude.
No subs.
No subs. And we did have one offensive player. You know what I mean? And we could have played Oscar Bob. My thing would have been switch Bernardo Silva with Phil Foden, because Phil Foden does way better in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's good at the winger at the top right, but I prefer him in the middle because then he works with Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
And then Bernardo Silva also works good in the right wing because that's when he starts driving in and using the left. He was in the left middle, and you're a left-footed player. Like, why would you do that? We need goals because you're not giving me no plays, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like today, who was the playmaker today? Exactly. Nobody today.
Raji typically would be, but Raji
They weren't giving him the ball.
Giving the ball, so he couldn't do the playmaking. I just think a lot of the chances were frustrating. A lot of the shots that we took in this game were very frustrating. Just very low quality shots. Like I remember just like in the last like maybe 10 minutes of the game, Doku took a shot, and I just was like, oh my god, dude, that was an absolute shitty shot that he took.
Sunday League.
But this is the Sunday League bit here, because like in the second half, they just weren't pressing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they just like
no urgency.
They didn't like, because typically City play with the press. Like when the ball's on, like they have like 2 or 3 players on that guy, so it's like. They're always pressing. There was no press in that second half. Like I remember, like there was one point when the ball was just in the Liverpool half, and like they just all retreated back to just like play defense. Like, are you kidding me? You're not gonna press them like that? That was so out of character for City. I think that was just like that. That was what the Sunday League comment would come for me. It's like, dude, you guys just like didn't want to press. You guys just like retreated back so you guys could just play defense. Like no, there's no press in that second half. It was just it's such an out of character performance.
And it shows after that Trent Alexander fucking goal.
Yeah.
Too easy, dude. Nobody got in the fucking way. It was just like everybody spread open and hey, go ahead, take the goal.
That was a great counter too. Just the whole build-up play to that was just a great counter.
I mean, if we want to talk about effort or something of defensive plays with some kind of aggressiveness, we would have at least got 1 yellow. That shows me that you're trying. But no cards, no subs, no fucking plays, no nothing. What the hell? Like, this is not how we're supposed to be playing at this time, especially when we have the Champions League on fucking Wednesday, dude.
Yeah.
What are we going to do then? You know what I mean? What are we going to fucking do then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're already out of the group.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah, I guess you're right.
It's not, like, super, like, you know.
Critical, yeah.
Critical, you know what I mean? We're already out of the group, but, like, we really got to regroup. We really got to get all the people back from injury. We got, KDB's probably not due back until the beginning of next year. You know what I mean? And so, like, we really got to regroup around this new year. And we also have the Club World Cup coming up too. And I do want that Club World Cup badge on my kit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we there's a lot moving forward. So, any final thoughts on this game before we move on to schedules and?
Pep, you got to do something in that training ground, dude, because. It's just not, and enough with the fucking goddamn international breaks. I'm tired of that shit.
We don't get an international break for another 4 months.
Thank you.
So you can
all right,
good.
Yeah. All right, good.
Yeah, enough of these Euro qualifiers. But so taking a look at City's schedule, We do play next Tuesday versus RB Leipzig. This is still the group stage and cities through, but they are playing, I believe, at home against RB Leipzig. So,
and when we do cover our predictions on Monday for that game, or what are we doing on Monday?
are we going to do a podcast on Monday? That's news to me.
Or I think after. Either way, we're gonna have Shades of Blue. Shades of Blues on the podcast to talk about that game either after or before.
Okay. Well, shout out Shades of Blue.
Yeah, shout out Shades of Blue. Shout out to Crunk Chocolate.
Yeah, Crunk from there. So we're gonna have them on the podcast to discuss that result. And then next Sunday is Man City vs Tottenham at home. That's gonna be an interesting game.
Oh, Cameron.
Yeah.
He's coming in. Should he?
Is
he?
Well, the thing is, though, is that I'm going to be in San Francisco.
Oh, that's right.
So,
the Trophy Treble.
The Trophy Treble.
The trophy, the treble. How the fuck am I saying,
the
dude?
Treble Trophies.
Tour.
Yes. So the Treble Trophies will be in San Francisco, and I'm going.
Nice.
And doing a quick overnight trip to San Francisco to see the Treble Trophies. I will most likely be seeing the trophies with the Orange County supporters because there's 2 other Orange County supporters from my former supporters club. There's kind of still, but man, I just am in LA now. But they're going to be all the California clubs, I believe, for the most part, have a time slot to see the treble trophies. Mm-hmm. So I still haven't been notified of a time yet. So I will be doing that, and also there on the ground doing some Hollywood Kippax stuff, interviewing other fans as well. So
you're gonna see some history, dude. Our very first Champions League Cup. You're going to see that in person.
Yeah.
How awesome.
When I first heard about the announcement, I kind of didn't, I wasn't going to go. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's going to be in San Francisco. And I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But I think we got talking in the chat and I was like, you know what?
I
gotta go. So, I found a flight. I got like a $132 round trip flight from LAX to San Francisco.
Nice.
I'm leaving like 6:00 in the morning on Saturday.
So you're going over there and coming back the same day?
No, I'm going back and coming back Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So, yeah. So I'll just be there over for one night, and then queuing up for the Cello Trophy. See, just to make sure I, see it.
Solo mission, or are you taking the bird with you?
No, she unfortunately can't go. She has a retirement party to attend.
Oh, nice.
So,
all right.
So I'll be there on my own, but doing content for us and
Beautiful.
Seeing history as well.
Yes.
So
excited for you, dude. Excited for you.
So so that's on the card for next weekend. But we could talk a little bit more about the Man City versus Tottenham game. So the Leipzig game. We're already through, so I, don't want to belabor the point of who we're gonna play and the prediction wise. But Man City versus Tottenham is always a good game, and this pertains to my family because my brother Cameron and my uncle are Tottenham fans.
Brother Cameron.
This is the Millage Derby. You know what I mean? Man City versus Tottenham. It comes 2 times a year, 2 times a season, and this is at the Etihad, and we typically win this game, but the statistic still remains that we have not scored at Tottenham's new stadium.
So you're going to be in San Fran during that game?
Yeah, I'll be watching it with they're having a mass viewing at whatever pier or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe we still podcast and then we get you in just to see what's cracking.
Yeah, I could be live.
Me and you would do a reaction, and then we do it with him on the Instagram live. While he's over there, which will be even better content.
At the lab.
Yeah. Oh, we do it at the lab too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll still be hanging out.
All right. You guys can do it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say you can't.
We'll still have you there.
I'll be on assignment.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You'll be reporting live.
Reporting live. You know what I mean? What was that, Kiss? Yeah, I can't hear that one time.
Right.
Fuck up. But this game, Man City vs Tottenham. So, what adjustments do we make going into this game?
We need a lot, because Tottenham ain't fucking around, dude.
Yeah.
Tottenham is not fucking around. And are we home or?
We're home, yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, we need the boys back, dude. We need Jack Grealish back too.
Yeah, we need Jack Grealish
We
back.
have a lot to fucking. Okay, you open up the conversation because first of all, what do we need to do to win Tottenham and keep the top of the fucking league?
Okay.
To the game.
So, well, I think we definitely, whoever is not critically injured needs to come back. So, Kovacic, Nunez, Grealish. I'm not sure the extent of Stone's injuries and how long he's going to be out for. I think
He was on the bench today.
he could be coming back soon. You know, I just these injury situations are ever changing. Sometimes they give a very negative projection, but then they come back.
Yeah.
You know, soon. So I'd rather see that than to have it be it's fine, and then turn out to be a 2-month thing. You know what I mean? Stone just gets injured constantly, and that just annoys the shit out of me. But like we need everyone back that can be back. So everyone that's back needs to be back. We just need to. Pep, I'm sure, is giving them the pep talk of their lives right now. That was a pun.
Yeah.
And that was inverted. But that this was just super out of character for City, and like we just need to do better. Like that was just not City. You know what I mean? Like not pressing is not City. You know what I mean? Like that's just like, you know, where we go hard for 90 minutes, right?
You said that this was the best 11 today. Is this
That we had right now.
Okay, would you use this 11 again against Tottenham?
4-2-3-1. I could see that, but not 2-3.
3-4-2-1.
Not 3-2-4-1.
Yeah, 3-2-4.
Yeah, I want to use it. Like I want to use this. I could. I mean, like I'm not shitting on Akanji for being the double pivot, but
Yeah.
but like Akanji needs to be on the back line. I don't think he can invert like Stones can.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis would do better at inverting than you know what I mean. But we obviously are playing Kyle Walker. You know what I mean. But
Yeah.
but not Akanji. Kanji can't do that. You know what I mean. Kanji can't do Stones like things. So what I would say is, like, assuming that we get Kovacic and Nunez back, I would say we're gonna probably play some version of a 4-2-3-1. Kovacic back, Rodri, DM, and then I would say, because of this nightmare performance by Doku, I would start Grealish, Alvarez, and Silva.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really want to play Foden though.
Yeah, hell yeah. Play Foden, dude.
I would say, how about this essential attacking midfield? I don't know if I'm alone on this, but like I always think Foden playing essential attacking midfielder but like not in the 4-1 formation, but like behind the 3-1. You know what I mean? Like, but in front of Rodri. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Give him all that space because he uses it.
Yes.
Right. So like, but I mean, if Kovacic is coming back, I know Kovacic is probably going to play the central attacking role more. But I just don't. Foden on the wing doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Alvarez gets benched. I would say, if I was spiteful because of this performance, I would sit Doku and Alvarez, and be like, I'd be like Grealish, and then Foden, and then Silva, Kovacic. You know what I mean? That sounds like a little bit tinkering to me. But
Yeah,
like,
we gotta starve them.
Yeah.
Make them want the game time.
Yeah.
Like, because today was not... Man, today just leaves us with a big question mark on our foreheads. Like, what the fuck happened today?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is a second draw in a row. So, you know what I mean? So, like, hopefully it's not more indicative of a further slide. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I can't really say this is a slide. I guess it's a slide for City to draw.
Every team in the top 5 has 3 wins, and 3 of those teams have a loss or 2, right?
Yeah.
But the top 2 have 2 draws in the last 5. So don't feel like we're the only team that's...
Yeah. Nah, but, I mean, we come in high regard, dog.
After a season like last year. And this season is like, come on, let's keep the foot on the gas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's keep the foot on the gas, but we'll see. But, yeah, against Tottenham has... Damn, dude, those guys look good right now, bro. They look so good right now, and it's like... For them to come to our house and fucking give us another result like this, with the threat of another result like this or worse, it's not good, bro. You know what I mean? So,
especially in a tight race, it's shaping up to be a tight race. The one thing though that might work in our favor, it's all dependent on who's still injured for Tottenham, because Madison's injured, Son's injured,
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people are injured on their team. So I think Madison's the critical injury for them, and Madison's been the critical component for them.
Yeah.
So if he's still injured, that still is not good for Tottenham. Because I know that they've been playing out of character because Madison's injured, but I'm not sure of their status of their injuries right now. But we'll see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's dependent on those things. It's always a tight match at home, but we usually edge it out. But then, but the fact still remains is that Spurs away has been our Achilles heel, because we haven't scored at a point at the new Spurs stadium. It's been a few seasons now, so it's the Spurs fans like to thumb their bring that in our face all the time, oh, you guys haven't scored at our place, that
and we know it.
Yeah, we know it too.
Break the curse.
Yeah, so yeah, that I think is my would be my preview of, or what the keys to the match, I guess, for that game. But
do you feel like we're gonna win this game?
What's the prediction?
Loading.
Loading. Clip that. But you know what, dude? I don't know, man. Do I put this out there? Do I be real? I'm pessimistic.
Okay. So you think a tie, huh?
No, I think we're gonna lose. Make this industry. I haven't predicted a loss in a long time.
Hey, it's all right. We can be citizens, and we can also be fucking realistic ass motherfuckers.
What is this Tottenham podcast?
This is not the Tottenham podcast.
No, this is the real Man City citizens.
Oh, the Real Madrid podcast?
Look, I'm with you, but I think a tie. Another tie.
A fucking third draw in a row?
I don't think, man. If we're gonna perform like this, dude, against Tottenham, fuck no, we're not winning, dude.
Yeah.
And these guys want something. These guys want something. Oh, okay. You heard it here first. The prodigal son says 4-1.
Edgar's is saying 4-1.
I'm putting that bet in, all right? I'm putting that bet in.
I'm gonna say we lose 2-1.
Shh. I say it's gonna be a tough ass game. It's gonna be 1-1 again.
That's likely. That's
you know
likely.
What I mean?
But
We will break the curse and score 4.
All right. You say 4.
I'm trying to think of when I ever predicted a loss. If I ever predicted a loss,
I don't think you have.
I don't think I ever have.
I think I have. A couple of times last season. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But we didn't. Yeah, but we did. Obviously, we did it. But
I mean, maybe we're just discouraged.
I think this is a very discouraging performance.
Yeah.
I did not like what I saw, and as a result, I'm just I'm
hoping that we get a nice little win on Tuesday that'll give us a kick in the ass to actually beat these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could probably be a fucking tough-ass game and we edge out 1-0. You know what I mean? But I am not expecting no high-scoring game on this fucking against Tottenham, dude.
Yeah.
Because they got tools, too, just like us.
Yeah.
And,
no, it's going to be another tough match.
And that coach even said it himself. What is he doing?
Big Ange?
Yeah, what is he doing? He's just copying who?
Copying Pep.
Exactly. So, come on, dude. What the fuck?
All right, 4-2.
All right, 4-2.
You can see a lot playing Guardiola style ball. But yeah, I'm not encouraged by this performance, and the fact that we've already made out of the Champions League group does add a little bit of complacency in there, maybe. And then going to play Spurs in the current form that they're in right now, the new mentality, the new thing, it just does not feel well. My intuition's telling me not good things.
You guys want to discuss about the whole scandal this week?
The 115 charges. Yeah, so I was almost going to refrain from talking about that, but
I'm trying to too.
I guess it's out there.
Make it quick.
Okay, so what do you make of the 115 Premier League charges against Man City for financial fair play violations?
How are we not punished yet? And Everton got punished so quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For one charge.
And we've been holding off for a year.
Yeah.
One charge, they took 10 points away from them, dude.
Yeah.
So it's kind of scary for us, dude. Because a lot of people are saying we're going to get relegated and blah, 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 and all this shit. And even if we do, that sucks for the team this league that we're going to go to.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna destroy them and come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Exactly. But
see, though, the thing is that like I'm preparing for the worst, expecting that I'd be surprised if we don't get relegated. You know, and the thing is though is that we get relegated, and most, if not all, Premier League contracts, there's a clause where if you get relegated, that it means you could get released from your contract. So a lot of if that were to happen, we could get a lot of
clean house
could leave. You know what I mean?
City to the Saudi League?
That's one of the things that I've been hearing. City to Saudi, like, no, it's not gonna happen.
That's stupid, dude. I mean, it could happen because of our owners and shit, but I doubt it, dude.
Oh, I mean, it's a Super League, but fuck that.
No,
we're not doing that. But you know,
I think they.
It frustrates Alex.
I know, I just lost my thought.
They probably would do something to set the example.
Loading.
No, I think the thing is that one of the reason why I think City is getting off with it is, I mean, like, they're paying their lawyer like $10,000 an hour for this thing to like defend this. They're spending a lot of money, and something tells me though in my intuition that they're not going to get relegated, but they're going to get slapped with a hefty fine.
Oh yeah,
hefty fine.
They're probably going to Barca our asses, and these ones are going to have to take a cut in their fucking.
Yeah, like it's going to be a hefty fine, because like as much as all these like other top 6 teams want to like see us go down, like the Premier League needs us, you know what I mean? Like we're a big draw to the Premier League. Like we're on like, you know what I mean?
But doesn't that mean we'll get stripped of the treble?
No, they won't do that, and they don't do that in the UK.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, because that will just cause confusion over who wins, who won what. But like they can hit us with points
with the fine. Okay.
Yeah. And the thing is though is that if we win the Champions League this year but go down to League One, we're going to be in League One and still play Champions League.
Oh my god, that's true.
Yeah,
and the World Cup of clubs.
Yeah, it's got a World Cup, and we're in the third division of English football.
How weird is that?
Yeah,
just to prove a fucking point, dude.
Yeah,
that sucks, dude. Like, fuck.
Yeah, but
fuck all these teams, dude.
But like, I was encouraged by what Pep was saying in the press conference. That if anything, if we go down to League One, that will make him want to stay more than if he were to continue having success.
He's gonna smash.
Yeah,
he's gonna smash.
Yeah, and then we've been to League One as a club in the late '90s. You know, we were relegated in the late '90s. As a club, we'll go back. We'll do it again. Come back even stronger. You know what I mean? So this, you know, whatever happens, I'll be there. You know what I mean? But like, you know, they can like penalize us, do whatever, but they can't take away the memories that we've made along the way, and the fact that like this club has given me the best sporting moments of my lifetime in the last 13 years. You know what I mean? Like just seeing what they've done and the memories that I've made and the people that I've met along the way. They can't take away that. The treble, they won't strip the title, so it's not like the NCAA. You know what I mean? They're not gonna like.
You know what's one scenario?
Not gonna USCS or whatever.
A scenario I do see happening since
Pete Carroll.
Since Real Madrid wants to activate Erling Haaland's buyout clause. If we get relegated, I think Erling Haaland will leave.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "Fuck this."
He'll go to Real Madrid.
I gave you what you guys wanted, and I'm not gonna do this. I'm not going to no shitty ass league.
Farm, like,
you know, and he'll leave. And I just came out of one. He'll definitely go to Real Madrid because of that.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see, dude. Damn, we have a lot to unfold here.
Yeah. So that's about as brief as I can keep it.
Yeah.
So, and I think I'll just leave it there. So, this is also a good point to follow us across all social media platforms at Hollywood Kippax, Kippax, across all social media platforms: IG, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and X.
And footballersonly.com. Like farmers only. I don't know. I was trying to go for a joke there.
Sure, bro. Sure, bro. Yeah.
Shoot and a miss.
All right.
Just like I feel like Alvarez now.
Yeah.
Deflated ball goes.
No, you're a one-trick pony, dude. Yeah,
I'm so Doku right now.
That's very Doku of you right now. I'm just gonna pep crouch right now.
There you go.
Oh shit! It is a thumbnail for today. But like I always enjoy getting to do these things in person with you guys.
Yes, sir.
We leveled up with the podcast today with finally getting OBS and doing the platform. There were some technical things that I was mentioning about, but those things we'll have to just learn along the way. And but I was getting the set up for the podcast, and I created those templates on myself.
Yep.
And and just to keep leveling up. We are like 2 followers away from 500 followers.
Awesome.
So do give us a follow on IG.
I remember when you told us that we had 60 followers, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember when we had 300 followers.
Big milestones.
Yeah, and then 500 followers. Then now we're gonna have 500 followers, and just like a video looking to churn out way more video content.
Yes.
And
we are. We are.
Yeah. So we're moving along, and it's always a good time. You guys sounds like you guys will be doing something for the City Tottenham game.
Yeah.
And then I'll be
San Fran.
San Fran, and then I'm just trying to think.
Is this the earliest game that we'll
This is the earliest game we've got together for.
No, for sure, but for the foreseeable future?
We don't have another 4:30 game till...
it's the spring.
Oh.
So we're good.
I think we have a 4:30 matchup in April against Brighton.
Don't worry, you'll get your Starbucks. You'll get your Starbucks.
Your Starbies.
Your Starbies.
I was dying with that today.
So just kind of giving you guys a heads up for what's happening in December. December 3rd, Sunday, December 3rd, we play Tottenham. Midweek, we play Aston Villa. Is that a league game? It's Premier League, so it's a midweek game. That Saturday, we play Luton Town at Luton. And then we play our last Champions League game. Then Crystal Palace on the 16th. And the Club World Cup starts on the 19th. And that is the semifinal. So I'm not sure.
December.
Of December, yeah. So
nice.
That's to be determined.
That one's going to be fun.
Yeah. Our Brentford match was postponed. Everton is 2 days after Christmas. And then the day before New Year's is for Sheffield. And so, so that's what our December is shaping up to be.
Nice.
So quite a few games going on. And then in the new year, January is always a congested month for competitions. We'll have the FA Cup. We're out of the Carabao Cup, I believe.
Yes.
If I can remember. We lost to Newcastle, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, it's very congested in the month of January. So, we're heading into these winter months, and we just got to rebound, get healthy, rebound, and then, just get back to what we do.
Get Pep standing up again.
Get Pep, not frustrated. Smiling Pep is what I want to see on the bench.
Injury report on KDB?
KDB will not be injury report. KDB will not be seen till the next year.
Yeah, he's expected not to return until the next year.
Yeah,
till
And then that's when the Eagles will fly, dude. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking, dude. Because that's one spark of the team that we need back.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm all out of points, so and I'm tired. So this has been both good and bad, and but I'll take the good with the bad, and hopefully we get a more enjoyable performance next time. But this has been an episode of the Hollywood Kippax podcast.
Yes,
I'm your co-host, Alex Miller. Joined with me, as always, is Will Lopez. Sometimes Ipkiss.
The prodigal
For
son.
this episode, he is here and is doing this producer's work in the producer's chair. So
yes,
we do appreciate him being behind the camera.
No wrestlers today.
No, he's not going to go see any wrestler at the wrestling store or on the corner. So, all right. This has been an episode of the Hollywood Kippax.
Come on, City.
Come on, City. Come on. You know it's going to be biblical, man.
It was kind of biblical.
Kind of biblical. Sort of biblical. Not really biblical.
See you next week.
All right. Cheers.